We could use a little solid rock right now, I think. Well, I'm hanging on to a solid rock. It was made before the foundation of the world. And I won't let go, and I can't let go, and I won't let go, and I can't let go. Won't let go, and I can't let go no more. Chastised. For me he was hated. For me he was rejected by a world he created. Nations are angry, cursed are some. People are expecting a false peace to come. But I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on to a solid rock. It was made before the foundation of the world. And I won't let go, and I can't let go, and I won't let go, and I can't let go, and I won't let go, and I can't let go no more. To war with the spirit, 24 hours a day you can feel it, you can hear it using all devices under the sun. He never's given up till a battle's been lost or won, and I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on to a solid rock. Well, it was made before the foundation of the world. I won't let go, and I can't let go. Won't let go, and I can't let go, and I won't let go, and I can't let go no more. Standing on a solid rock. Sweet, thank you very much. Try to irk that one out there. Get the Holy Spirit going. Yes. I'm kind of a religious man. I don't know. Not really, but I don't go to church or anything. But I'm going to do a tune for you. And it's kind of like a folk rap, I guess, if there was ever such a thing. Sort of about my tales and trips and stories. I like a little audience beatbox participation. I don't know, though. We better wait for the melody. I mean, it's sort of like a A minor thing. But anyhow. The story kind of tells itself. I'll sing the song, and it's got Ronald Reagan and homeless people and mental shelters, everything. I mean, so yeah. I was thinking back to the 1980s about the drug war. Now, they say we spend more on this war than all the other wars combined. It was around this same time all this started up, that a whole lot of mental hospitals shut down for good. All the occupants just spilled out into the neighborhoods. We'll call them homeless. Did we the people do this? Then I jumped up 1991 to Portland, Oregon. Started meeting a lot of Vietnam veterans, Native American Indians who had a particular liking, a respect, an affinity for the Thunderbird. So I listened to what they had to say. On that average 6, 7, 8 hour day, I'd just be out there strumming away on Morrison Avenue. See, they were the only folks that didn't have any place to go. I was on their home turf, you know. Except for that one day, there was that banker on his lunch break. He stopped, he listened, he cried. He felt it, he said he wished he could. He wanted to trade places with me. I said, no thanks. Well, it doesn't matter how old you are when it hits you, if it's true. Propaganda points to what time tells, fact or fiction, which makes for better news. Oh, someone just play me a good song or two, it helps get me through. Then I noticed something kind of interesting, sort of disturbing around the holidays, especially Christmas. Anybody out there on the streets that looked a little undesirable, maybe with a paper cup begging? Drove them clear out of downtown. They swept them off the sidewalks like a high-pressure power washer steam cleaner on Hollywood Boulevard. One day, one of the cops came up to me. He said, Tony, these people, they're bad for business. The shoppers see them, makes them depressed. They don't want to buy anything. I said, oh, what a mess. I saw a lot of fancy cars choke down Main Street. Well, pretty girls skip to the beat of a lonesome heart. And I got to thinking, I realized there's no parking lots for thoughts on stars. Each one's wishing for what the others got. Learning what I learned, money's a concern. Sometimes I leave behind. Situations will strike, complications out of your control. I'm broke, but I managed to find the right places at the right times. Well, it doesn't matter how old you are when it hits you, if it's true. Propaganda points to what time tells, fact or fiction, which makes for better news. Oh, someone just play me a good song or two, that helps get me through. I want to say thanks to Jay and Egos for having me, and I'll be back here on Thursday, September 18th, also playing at the Hole in the Wall last Sunday of this month, September 28th, with Super Ego All-Stars and Beaver Nelson. Yes. baby by the water tank. I nearly saw you when my mind went blank. I had a dream about you, baby. I had a dream about you, baby. Late last night, you come rolling across my mind. I see your soldiers, they're all laying dead. None of them had a halo around their head. I had a dream about you, baby. Had a dream about you, baby. Late last night, you come rolling across my mind. The joint was jumping, it was really something. The beat was pumping, my heart was thumping. Spent all my money on you, honey. My nerves were shaking and my back was breaking. I kissed you, baby, in the coffee shop. I nearly felt my heart go pop. Had a dream about you, baby. Dream about you, baby. Late last night, you come rolling across my mind. The joint was jumping, it was really something. My knees were shaking, my heart was breaking. When he descended on you, honey, I couldn't do it, so I left you to it. I see you, baby, by the water tank. I nearly saw you when my mind went blank. I had a dream about you, baby. Dream about you, baby. Late last night, you come rolling across my mind. Last night you come rolling across. Late last night you come rolling across. Late last night you come rolling across. Rolling across. Rolling, rolling, rolling across my mind. Sweet, thank you. Thank you. That was from a really bad 80s movie. But I happen to like to play the tune. It's got a certain charm to it, I think. Anywho, here's another true life story. Inspired my travels on the road. I got a friend in the audience I went to high school with, actually. Sandy Buckholz, she's here. Their brother Aaron, who put me up in 1996 when I came here. Just got to give you your props since we're recording this. So. Anyways. Well, the time has come, it's time again to get back on that road that never ends, and you'll know when it's time to go. You got one more road trip and another show. If this song keeps on moving, everything will be alright, 'cause today's all I've really got tonight, to be living in the moment. Everything, yeah, everything, yeah, everything seems just right. Well, I've met a lot of people, I don't mean to boast. Seems the people with the least, they're the ones that always want to give the most. They want to give it all. They want to give it up. They insist on filling up my overflowing cup. And I say, hey, is there anything I can do? They say, no, man, we're just glad you're here passing through. Sending shivers down my spine, you know the way good music's supposed to do. One way or another, everything keeps working out. I keep on looking out. I keep my boots close to my bed, where I lay me down to sleep, where is my head. I will be ready to go. I will be ready. I will be ready. I will be ready as I go. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Little applause goes a long way. Speaking of going a long way, there's a tip jar over here to my right, and this is it, folks. There is no other job, so feel free. And I have CDs for $5 too. It's a lot of value. Appreciate that, friend. Appreciate that. Look at that. God. This guy bought me a beer. He's good. Yeah. This is an unconditional loving gig. It's okay. I've been giving it away for years. Stake my future on a hell of a past. Looks like tomorrow is coming on fast. I ain't complaining about what I've got. I've seen better days, but who has not? Silvio, silver and gold won't buy back the beat of a hot grown cold. Silvio, well, I've got to go find out something only dead men know. Honest as the next teeth rolling in stone. When I come knocking, don't throw me no bone. I'm an old boll weevil looking for a home, and if you don't like it, you can leave me alone. Silvio, silver and gold won't buy back the beat of a hot grown cold. Silvio, well, I've got to go find out something only dead men know. One of these days, and it won't be long, going down to the valley, sing my song, singing loud, singing strong, and let the echo decide whether I was right or wrong. Silvio, silver and gold won't buy back the beat of a hot grown cold. Silvio, well, I've got to go find out something only dead men know. I can tell you fancy, I can tell you plain. You give something up for everything you gain, since every pleasure's got an edge of pain. Pay for your tickets and don't complain. Silvio, silver and gold won't buy back the beat of a hot grown cold. Silvio, well, I've got to go find out something only dead men know. Yes, get into it. Gotta get into it. Headbutt the mic every now and then, you know. Brings me back to where I am. Live on stage, living without a net. Yes. Okay, sorry. I had to get delusional for a second there. Great. You know, very important thing to have on stage if you don't wear a watch like I haven't since 1984. A little travel. Works without power. Hey, man, the alarm's about to go off. This is when I usually wake up. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to do a couple more for you. And Darren Murphy and the Darren Murphy Band will rock your socks off. They're coming up here shortly. Gonna make a departure here for some little country girl needs. This is kind of a true story, but this one's a stretch, I think, even for me. And yeah, I want to thank y'all for coming out here tonight for sure. And please stick around for the Darren Murphy Band. And Slow Train also is playing at 10:30, 11 coming up. She loves me, would I ever want to leave? She's tight and complete, she does so many good deeds. She's got the table, she's got the salt, her green light is flashing. I'm not gonna halt, I'm almost crying. Ain't that a shame? She's heating up that hot flame. She says I'm from the country and I like to do the kinds of things that country girls do. Make some butter after I milk some cows. Drive the tractor in the field out where I like to plow. She says if you want to harvest, you better plant some seeds. She'll tell you all about what a country girl needs. In the morning in a bed of straw and hay, I caught a look from the chicken's eye. It said you really don't want to stay. Head on straight out through the highway, he said, through that field of wheat. I scratched a goat under the chin as I hopped to my feet. Told my farm girl love I'd like to stay, but there's too much I must see. She said when you're ready for the love of a country girl, you know where to find me. Sweet, thank you so much. This is another autobiographical across the nation. I like to call this one. Well, I never had any one destination, living everywhere across this nation, north to south, east to west. Can't really say any one town's treated me the best. I like to go where it's warm, when it's cold. I like to go where it's cold, when it's warm. Well, after LA got to be too much of a riot, went to the woods in Oregon for peace and quiet, where everything just grows and grows. It rains all the time and sometimes it snows. I met a real nice girl there. She showed me around to break my heart. She nearly broke me down. Then it was from Manhattan Beach to Union Station to Austin, Texas, a whole nother location to New Orleans, Louisiana. Let me tell you, it was no LA. I kept a low profile there, and then I slipped away. Up north to the Finger Lakes, yeah, had to get away. Well, after I ran out of states east to go, I went down under, yeah, down below Australia. Had myself a real good look around. I grabbed hold of my dreams, and then I turned around. I wound up back in old LA, in Hollywood, what a town. Appreciate that, folks. I'm going to do one more for you, and then Darren Murphy will be up here. Slow Train at 10:30. I'll be back September 18th, Thursday night, and then Hole in the Wall last Sunday of this month with the Super Eagle All-Stars and Beaver Nelson. You can tell by the way she walks, the way she talks, the girl's on fire. Yeah, she's looking fine. Yeah, she's looking fine. She's looking fine with her tight shirt on. Sweet, sweet smells. Now I begin to worry. She's sitting on my floor, a blazing $1 billion fury. 2 steps more, I will be done for. Yeah, I've been here before. Yeah, I've been here before. My legs can't seem to stand. I'm glued to the floor. Thoughts are running through my mind as she leans my way. What a view, my. And I can't think of any place I would rather be right now. I can feel the power and the suspense that's in the air. I can't think of any reason I would ever wanna move ever again. My back leaned up against the wall, thinking to myself, what's it all worth after all? My fists are clenched tight, out of sight, in a ball. Do I need her help in reminding me to recall home is a feeling warm inside. You can tell by the way she stops, she's hip and she hops, the drop of a dime. Yeah, she's looking fine. Yeah, she's looking fine. She's looking fine with a tight shirt on from the warmth of her flame. I sure wouldn't want to feel her freeze. Her stallions in the shed. This pony's on bended knees. She's dressed up like a hot rod, placed to zoom down the track. I know better. Hot Rod Vixen, I'll probably call you back. I know better. Hot Rod Vixen, I'll probably call you back. All right. Thank you for coming, folks. Appreciate your support. Stay tuned for Their Murphy.